Guys, it's your buddy Kaden with your Money Minutes, where I interview millionaires and they give us advice on helping families in business. Today, my special guest is Dr. Simon T. Bailey. Dr. Simon T. Bailey was born in Brooklyn, New York. He's an American speaker, author, life coach, and entrepreneur. Dr. Bailey was the first African American sales director at Disney, and you may remember him from the viral Goldcast video, It's Time for a Shift. Today, I humbly welcome Mr. Simon T. Bailey.
Hello, sir. Good to be with you.
Hi, Dr. Bailey. It's so great to be able to interview you.
Thank you for having me.
The first question I have for you, Dr. Bailey, is in interviewing leaders such as yourself, I've noticed that successful people have some type of morning routine or morning ritual. How does your morning routine look?
Well, my morning routine starts off with the first 15 to 20 minutes I spend meditating. I focus specifically on the Bible app, so I will read a scripture for the day. I will meditate on that, and I read a Proverbs that corresponds to that particular day of the week. I pray in silence and get ready for the day.
That sounds like a great morning routine. Dr. Bailey, one of the things in my business that I've been working on is partnership. What are some ways that partnerships can help in your industry?
I think partnerships, first of all, start with what value can I bring to the relationship and to the partnership? Secondly, how do you give more than you are asked to do? So giving a little something extra. And then the third thing is creating a win-win-win. In other words, you win, the partner wins, but ultimately the customer that you're serving wins. So looking for that triple win.
Definitely. Dr. Bailey, when did you realize what your gifts were?
I realized when I was 15 years of age, when I was a sophomore in high school, my English teacher asked me to give a speech before the entire school, and I did. Now, prior to that time, I had previous year, my freshman year, I had went out for the football team and I got cut. I went out for the basketball team and they said, "You're not the next Magic Johnson." And I got cut. And I went out for track and field and they said, "You're too slow." So I recognized that sports was not going to be my breakthrough, but doing oratorical public speaking was my talent and gift. So for me, it happened in high school.
Okay. Dr. Bailey, can you tell my audience what you do in your words?
Yes, I equip individuals and organizations to realize their full potential.
That's great what you do. Dr. Bailey, you have 2 kids, correct?
Yes, I have actually 4. I have recently gotten married, and I have 2 amazing bonus daughters. So I have 3 daughters and 1 son.
Okay. In my business, I teach kids like myself the basics of financial literacy. How important do you think it is to start teaching financial literacy early?
I think the earlier you start teaching financial literacy, the better it is. And that is something that I believe in and have learned the hard way. I wish I would have started sooner, but I've certainly passed on what I've learned to my children.
That's great. Dr. Bailey, my dad taught me that it's always good to have different mentors for different areas of your life, and that mentors are a shortcut to trying to figure out things on your own. What are your thoughts on having good mentors?
I would not be where I am today if I was not mentored by Dr. Dennis Kimbrough, George Frazier, Willie Jolly, Miles Monroe, Mark Sharona, the list goes on because mentors cut down the learning curve and help you accelerate faster to reaching your dreams, goals, and aspirations.
Definitely. Mentors are very important. And I've actually interviewed Dr. Dennis Kimbrough, and I loved interviewing him.
Yes, Dr. Kimbrough's the real deal.
And I've also interviewed Dr. Willie Jolly as well.
Yes, Dr. Jolly's amazing.
Yeah. Dr. Bailey, this is my final and favorite question. It doesn't have anything to do with business, but I like to ask everyone, what is your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure, I have two. I love apple pie a la mode, and I love watching reruns of Coming to America, the first one, as well as James Bond, all things James Bond.
I would say that my guilty pleasure is watching wrestling. I actually went to wrestling this Wednesday live. I went to a show called AEW Dynamite, and I loved it.
Nice.
Sir, I would like to thank you so much for spending time with me and my audience today. Do you have any final words for my audience?
Remember, a job is what you're paid to do, but release your brilliance is what you're made to do. The world awaits for your brilliance.
Thank you for joining me, Mr. Jolly. I had a great time interviewing you. And guys, make sure to go to mywealthykid.com. And remember, if Caden can, you can too.